Okay, so we're cooking outdoors today. Still waiting on the delivery guy to bring my Freon up so I can get my air conditioning in the shop put up. But we'll just cook out here. So this is going to be the most requested. How do you make the shredded chicken burritos? So hopefully traffic won't be a problem. So I've got my pan heating up. This is not my favorite pan. So that's probably going to have some contentions with the pan. But we'll start off with, again, I've got the cell phone rubber banded to the tripod, so hopefully that won't be a problem. But start out with our chicken. Now, I've thawed the chicken out. Try to get it in the camera. But the fat and the tendons. Now, we're using, this was just froze chicken breast I thawed out. Anytime you use chicken breast, you've got that membrane that runs through the breast. You want to slice that out. But basically what we're going to do, while my pot's heating up, I hate fat. That's just a me thing. If you like the fat, leave it on there. But we're going to trim the chicken. A good sharp knife helps, but my knife's in poor shape right now, so you'll have to overlook that. But we're simply going to trim the breast. And where I was talking about the membrane, get my head behind the camera here. Don't know if you can see this in sunlight, but it's where the breast comes together. You want to slice that out. Just a little slice there, and a little slice there, and it all comes right out. Now me, I'm taking the fat off. Also, as you see, maybe on the underside, you've got all this, I call it trash in there. Cut that out. Not that hard. So, couple of caveats here. I'm going to put these in the pan whole and pan sear them, but that's the trick to making this is you have to pan sear the meat. Now, if you want to make it cook quicker, you can cut up the chicken into smaller pieces. You can cube it out. But me, I have other things I have to do, so I'm not going to be able to turn all the little cubes and everything. But I'm just going to throw them in and pan sear them twice on both sides and be done with it. But if you want to cut it up in smaller pieces, that works too. Again, I gotta get my head behind the camera. That right there, that's what you want to slice out because that's a tough portion. And now it's gone. I am going to take the fat off. I just don't like fat. That's a me thing. And also, any kind of membrane, you want to take that off too. Okay, around this one. Slightly sideways. Take that off. Take that off. So, now, I'm not used to my hot plate, but again, I'm outside. So normally I'd be running this on my camp stove or grill stove, or I'd be running this over a campfire. So yes, this is campfire chicken. If you go camping, you can make this too. But we're going to move the camera over. Now, all I'm going to do is I've preheated the pan. Again, I'm not using any oil or anything in the pan. Okay, that's hot. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the chicken. I'm going to throw it right straight into the pan. And it's going to sizzle. And it's going to stick. So the reason it's sticking is because I didn't use any oil in the pan. If you don't put oil in the pan, that's fine. What I do is to pan sear, I'll use a dry pan. The meat's going to stick, but a lot of people will try to turn the meat too quickly. What happens is, but it's stuck. Okay, if it's stuck, wait till it turns loose. Once it turns loose, you know it's already caramelized on that side. And you can flip it over, do the same thing again. And I'll have to go get a fork. Be right back. Okay, so that should be seared on one side. Again, we're going to do this in many parts. Again, yep, see it just turned loose from the bottom. Don't know if you can see this from the camera, but you want to caramelize the outside of it. And now I'm getting steam on the camera lens. I want to turn the heat down. But you want to do this on all sides and get that nice brown. If you were here, you could actually smell it. You can smell when it caramelizes. And okay. I'll try not to do the Homer Simpson, mouthwatering thing. But yeah, oh, this is smelling good. Now, once we have it caramelized on all sides, I am again going to turn the heat down. And that plate's going to stay hot for a little bit, so we're going to caramelize the other side. And then we'll get back to putting the water in, getting the good caramelization off the bottom of the pan. What's stuck to the bottom of the pan, that's another reason I use dry pan. That will stick to the pan when we put the water in there. You'll see it boil. That'll take everything off the bottom of the pan, and it will flavor this so nicely. Okay. This is part 1. Wait for part 2.